And we're live.
Yes, what's up everyone? Still here tattooing in New York. We got the witch doctor spreading some positive energy and magic into this chest piece of crystals and sage that I'm working on right here.
Fast Absolute Green says hello.
Hello. From where?
I don't know. I don't know where he's from. Michael says cheers from Central Cal.
Oh, Central Cal?
Mm-hmm.
I love my Cali people. A lot of my clients are from Cali. Get some fire. We decided that we're gonna do these crystal to like an amber.
Okay. So are the crystals gonna be amber?
Yes. Because since this is sage and this is lavender, I was thinking that amber is gonna give it more of a contrast. When I work a lot with contrast in order to create popping color, because color is my passion.
We got everybody saying hi from everywhere. There's
Oh,
Ohio,
wow.
Yeah, Texas.
Texas. I still haven't been to Texas. I need to go to Texas. See what's up over there. I think I even want to do like darker contrast right here.
South by Southwest is coming up, so.
Oh my god, yes. I think I might go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do some live art, because like my whole thing is this year is just like doing a bunch of dope live art. Like I'm doing now. And we have my super sweet client Florante with us. I love Florante. So basically, we started on this chess piece a half a year ago. When I was guest spotting at Bang Bang, and I'm so happy he's still here in New York for me to finish this up in this live stream so you guys can see a little bit. Hopefully we finish it all today. You never know. It's still a very big piece with a lot of color that needs to get packed. I'm working on like getting all the contrast in there. These little crystals. Work a lot with like energies. Like to me, it's very important to put a lot of good energy into the skin and the client and the vibe around in order to create magical things. And they call me the witch doctor.
Stephen just said that's a dope chess piece.
Yay! Yeah, this is a champ. Florante right here. He sits really well. A lot of my clients, like almost everyone, is like really, really good at just studying big pieces. Usually my sessions are like up to 8 hours, like sometimes even more.
Vincent just asked how many hours are you into the piece?
Since this live stream, we just started. I don't even know, to be honest. I kind of lost track of time. What do you guys think?
When did you start this? You started like around
Sorry,
2, right?
we don't even know.
Yeah.
But this is the second session of this piece. So what I'm doing right here is like I'm blending a lot in between my colors, like I said earlier, in order to bring it a little bit more alive. So once he bleeds out, you're gonna see more of a gradient in between everything. So what's up out there?
Well, they're asking, Ricardo just asked, he said the colors really pop. Do you use specific inks?
Right now, I'm using world famous ink. as you see behind me, they have a really big selection of ink that I'm using, and I really like it. But to me, like, the secret to color is just like blending and always work in between like the darkest dark to the brightest bright. Like, don't be scared of like using a lot of colors, a lot of black, like a lot. Just blast it in there.
Timo wants to know where you got your glasses from.
Oh, I know that's
Me?
a lie, yeah.
Tom Ford. Thank you.
You've been rocking Tom Ford. Pop, Molly, you Tom.
And Christian wants to know where you tattoo at.
Where I'm tattooing?
Mm-hmm.
I have my own private studio in downtown Los Angeles. It's always a good vibe in there. If you get a chance to come and get a tattoo there, I highly prefer that because that's where you get like the real witch doctor experience, that rare shit that only a few people know about. So please get on my schedule if you want to get a tattoo and come visit my private little studio. I also will be traveling. Oops. I will also be traveling and doing other things too, but I love my little private studio. That's where like my like zone, you know? That's where the real experience happens.
Yvonne just said she loves your shirt.
Oh, thank you. It's actually handmade. Shirt. So what's up, Levon?
I'm just chilling. I'm just reading all these different comments.
Okay.
One guy said he pops Molly. I don't remember who he is.
He rocks Tom Ford.
And I rock Tom Ford.
Okay.
International flight on the Concorde.
I wonder how that is to do
What?
like Pop and Molly and watch tattoo live stream. Probably lit. Different. Yes. So what's up out there, everyone?
Keith just asked when you're coming to Scotland.
Oh my god, I want to go to Scotland so bad. I don't know when, but I definitely have to go to Scotland. It must be snowing cold out there right now. Scotland is kind of close to Sweden, where I'm from. Yes. A lot of my inspiration comes from like Northern Europe, since I'm from there, like the woods and all like the magical stuff in the woods. Like I grew up in the Swedish woods, which was very magical to me.
Somebody just asked like, what's your name and how to get a hold of you via email. So I guess it's
Okay, so if you want to get a tattoo, email art@miryamlumpini.com. art@miryamlumpini, my name, .com. And just tell me what you want to get. And my very sweet assistant Ruby will put you on the schedule.
okay.
And then, whenever it's your turn to get tattooed, I also want to tell you guys that everything I do is a collaboration between me and the client. So I never really pre-draw anything. Everything I do is a collaboration with the client where we just sit down and draw it up together and like design it together. A lot of what I'm doing is also freehand. We're freehand stuff. So we're always like on the same page with everything, whatever we do.
Valdez was wondering if your last name is Italian.
I thought so too, like, cause it sounds very Italian, and I'm really proud of that last name. But my dad is actually from the Congo, but he speaks French since Congo Kinshasa is colonized. So I wish he could have taught me French. I can't speak French, but it might be French. But there's also like this place like Lumpini Park in Asia. So I don't know. You never know. But I like it. It sounds kind of like artistic.
Somebody just said what's up from Hawaii.
Wow, I was just there. Oh my god, Hawaii was so much fun. Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places. Like I said earlier, it's like a tropical Palm Springs.
See, a lot of people are asking if you're going to be at United Ink in New York.
The thing with me is that everything I do is kind of a little bit of a last minute thing. My schedule is very like last minute, so sometimes I just like, oh, this works out, this is super convenient to do right now, and then we go and then we do it. So I might be.
Everybody's wondering if you're in pain, bro. You okay?
I'm in pain, but it's okay. It's part of that's the price.
Yeah.
Price of magic.
He's doing so good. You're doing so good. Amber. It looks really good. You twist your neck a little bit more.
This way?
Thank you. Yeah. Any more questions?
Most people are saying like they're where they're from, and you know that you need to come travel more.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna travel more this year, and do more appearances, cause like I wish I can tattoo and meet everyone, you know. That's what I'm here for. Spread some art and some love and some magic into you guys.
Oh, Joseph wants to know what do you specialize in when it comes to tattoos?
So I personally only do color, because color is basically what I have fun with. Like I enjoy like blending and working with like all these different tones. Like you see a lot, I blend a lot in order to create different gradients and stuff. I also like, I like bold, big pieces. Like I like very like expressive, magical things. Like create like a vibe that you can like tell. I want you to be able to tell like a vibe in the tattoo. Like when I work with a client, I ask a lot like, what vibe do you want? Like something more like mystic, mysterious, like bright, dark, happy, positive, and be able to bring that out. But most of my clients, they just want me to just like put my own artistic touch to it, which is fun too when I get to do that.
Yvonne wants to know if you have like a Facebook page or a website, best place to come.
Instagram. You should definitely visit my Instagram, because my life is crazy. So go on my Instagram. It's my name, Miryam Lumpini, and please give me a follow. Because yeah, it's a lot of art going on, and traveling a lot of action.
Jackie wants to know what made you start tattooing.
I was just really bored in school. I was like, I just want to like use my artistic skill, I guess, because I already love to draw. I was drawing like horses because I loved horses. I was drawing a lot of horses. And then when I have to go to school, I was riding my bus for like an hour and a half in Sweden in like snow every day just to get to school. So I used to like buy tattoo magazines and read them on the bus. And that's how I kind of got into like the different artists, the different styles and techniques. And from there I was like, damn, I kind of want to do tattoos. So I did a little, in class I did like a little, I wrote about how to become a tattoo artist. And as I was doing the research, I was like, wow, this is really something that could be cool. So that's how I got into it. Long story. I thought it was so cool too, like see all these colors on people. Just like be able to express yourself in different styles on your body.
I think I saw a question before where somebody asked, where'd you get your tattoos at?
A lot of my tattoos are actually done by Swedish artists. I started early and got a lot of done out there. But since I moved away there, it's been hard for me to keep that up. So I got a few other, like Corey Divine, my friend in my back. He's a really good artist. He's also based in LA. And when I went to Miami last time, I got some roses when I was at Miami Tattoo Co. So I got like a little collection of all types of stuff. I'm very like spontaneous with my art, to be honest. Like almost everything is pretty spontaneous.
Charles just asked, he was wondering, are there certain items you would not tattoo?
Maybe. I haven't even thought about that. You know, when it comes to like discriminating things, I probably wouldn't discriminate anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Scott wants to know, do you always stand up when you tattoo?
If I was what?
Do you always stand up when you tattoo?
I like standing up, especially when I do like chest pieces and stuff, because it gives me more like an overall look. And I like to dance when I tattoo. Like usually I just blast music in my studio and I could be dancing and moving around as I'm packing the color. Because I can't just sit down for 8 hours every day just like this. I would just like be like,
Yeah.
I like to like be able to move around.
Nana, she asks, do you have a tattoo role model or a favorite artist?
Wow! Oh my god, there's so many good ones. I feel like, wow, there's so many good girls right now that are crushing it. It's a little hard for me to just name drop right now, but one of my one girl that like taught me a lot and that I really look up to is Aniela. She's a Swedish girl. Fruduva is her Instagram name. She's amazing on color and she's just so cool. Like we traveled a lot together, experienced a lot of things together. So you should really check her out and her stuff because she's amazing. And then another Swedish girl, Kirio, is my friend. She's really cool. She also is out in LA right now. She just does more like black and gray. She's really talented too.
A couple people were asking, where's your studio?
My studio is in downtown Los Angeles. I have like a little cozy private studio where I do like private sessions, and like I said, it's always like a really awesome vibe in there. Like all my clients are amazing. They always come and we always have so much fun. Like I get to really have fun at work with my clients. They're all so sweet.
Okay, so Steffi asks, she said, do you ever feel discriminated against for wanting to get into this form of art?
If I feel discriminated?
Yeah, I guess she's saying as a woman in this
as a
tattoo
woman.
industry.
Yeah, I hear that question a lot actually. I don't feel like I feel more discriminated as a woman, as a tattoo artist, more than just like a woman in general. Like when I go out and stuff right now, I feel like there's a lot of good female artists. I feel like they're all respected. Like a lot of my clients are like, oh my god, I'm so happy that I get to get tattooed by a woman, and like I feel like people are more stoked about like women within the tattoo industry now. I feel like it's more like a positive thing, you know? People like that. But I mean, there's so many good guys too, don't get me wrong. Like I love everyone no matter what.
So Holly, she asked, how long have you been tattooing, and what's the first tattoo you got?
I've been tattooing for around 8 years. I started very early when I was 17. I don't really know how I would count my tattoos, because they're all kind of like, it's really hard to just know how to even count them. But I have a pretty decent amount, I feel like. I'm trying to like slow down so I don't like get covered up too fast. Plus, I think it hurts a lot nowadays, so I've been slowing down a little. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, why am I doing this again? That's how I'd be. I'd be like, why am I doing this again?
Robin asks, did you have a mentor to help you like learn how to tattoo?
Yes, I did an apprenticeship in Sweden. I did 3 years of apprenticeship. That's what you gotta do in Sweden.
That's mandatory?
Yeah. And my teacher, he was actually a black and gray teacher, so he kind of taught me more that type of style, but I always knew I wanted to do color. So I kind of like self-taught myself a little bit how to do color, but I also like started hanging out with more like artists that was doing color just to see a little bit more how to do it. But most of it is actually pretty much self-taught. One person that taught me a lot, even though he's like a great black and gray artist, is Victor Portugal. He's been with me from scratch. Like the mentor that I was apprentice at, his name is Diego, but Victor is his cousin, and like spent a lot of times in the studio. So we used to go to a lot of tattoo conventions and just turn it up and just have so much fun. I remember we used to go to this tattoo convention in Sweden called the Tattoo Boat. I don't know if they still have it because they took it away. But that used to be so much fun. All the artists and everyone used to go there and just tattoo and just turn up. It was so much fun. It goes between Stockholm and Finland, that little cruise. So that's stuff that I miss with Europe. Like the whole European tattoo scene is so amazing too. Like I'm so proud to come from Europe and come from Sweden with my art, and that I got taught over there and met all these artists out there before I came out here.
Robin also actually wondered if would you be able to mentor someone who's getting into the business? So I guess would you be looking for an apprentice anytime soon, or would you go for it?
I actually have a little secret, maybe now not so secret, girl squad that you might gonna see in the future more of. I'm very like selective with what I do. I feel like I just been working on just like building myself and my own brand and not focusing so much on touching others. But you will definitely see in the future more from my platform.
Stephanie asks, what inspires you with tattoo?
I just love doing art in general. Like I love painting. So it's like basically painting on a person. Like it's just a little bit more difficult, I think, but it's like just such a cool thing to me to be able to just like collaborate on all these amazing people and just like make their vision come true with my vision. I see you. Getting all pinned up. What pain level are we now?
Oh, this area is pretty
This area's
low.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just down here that's
Down here is
pretty
rough
brutal.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone asks, what's the weirdest tattoo you had to cover up?
Oh my god, it was actually this summer. Oh, that client was so amazing. He came in and he had, it looked like it was the very bad outlining of a guy vomiting into a toilet right in the center of his arm. And I was like, what? I was like, I need to ask him. I was like, what made you do that? But then it was this like band logo, like a punk band logo or something that was like that, and then it was this kind of very done in it kind of a bad way, so it made it worse. So I was like, okay, I understand.
What did you end up making it into?
Sorry?
What did you end up covering it up with?
Oh, I did like a big tiger, like gold, like sleeve, like half,
Smooth.
3/4 sleeve thing. Yes. I like doing cover-ups, depending on what it is, but it's always fun to like, transform something that someone doesn't like to something that they do like.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I don't mind doing cover-ups depending on what it is, if it's possible or not. But usually you can figure it out.
Robin wanted to know, what would you say was the hardest tattoo you ever given?
I feel hard tattoos are usually like when it's like tricky spots. Like I feel like sides is really tricky, and like necks. Hands can be tricky. Some hands can be tricky. But you just gotta like put a little bit extra focus and energy to it, and like make sure it ends up right. Because I don't like to like limit myself either and be like, no, I don't do this or do that. Yeah. But I feel like I thought tattooing like a head would be really hard. But tattooing heads are actually kind of easy. I think necks are way worse.
What machine are you using?
Right now I'm using Cheyenne Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think it goes well with my art. But I'm always open, very open.
Gotcha. Snaps just asked, where's your most painful tat and would you tat your face?
I don't think I want to tattoo my face because I already have a bunch of freckles and crazy things going on in it. Yeah. Definitely not my face.
Makes sense.
I feel like solar plexus and my chest piece right where, like, by the throat. Yeah, that was probably the worst. And also, like, to be honest, like, the tip of my butt cheek was really weird. Because it was, like, really twitchy. Like, my butt cheek kept twitching. So it was really hard for the artist to work on me, and that was annoying. So it was, like, painful and annoying and twitching. So if you ever get, like, a tattoo on your butt and your butt starts twitching, I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Next.
Okay.
Oh, more questions, people. Give me more questions.
Somebody just, Robin again, she asked, have you ever had a person want a certain tattoo that you didn't want to get?
Yeah, probably, but that's probably not because of any, like, weird reason. That's probably just because it's probably not, like, a smart idea, wouldn't work, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be, like, just like, oh my god, this is, no, like.
She also said she loves your work.
Thank you so much. What was her name again?
Robin.
Thank you so much, Robin. Getting these crystals in.
Felix asks, how do you like the amazing world of famous things?
The Amazing World,
Of famous things.
the ink brand.
Yeah.
I really like it. That's what I'm working with right now. I feel like it's a good selection of colors. It blends well. Like it's good for blending. I wonder if there's any Swedish people watching. Hi, all the Swedish people. Jag saknar er. I wish we were able to have music on.
Yeah. And Rob just asked, okay, what's up with that lollipop?
What's up with that lollipop?
It's keeping me going. I have a whole bag of them in my
He's so
pocket.
sweet because first session he came and he brought me all Swedish candy. Sweden has the best candy ever. Maybe there's places with better candy. Is there places with better candy than Sweden?
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's really good, like, for the client to always stay, like, you know, energized. Like, I always used to take my clients so they can, like, snack, and, like, I always tell them to, like, if you get hungry, let's order food. I always eat a lot with my clients, so we both stay, like, energized.
She split a burger with me on our first session.
Yeah, we're splitting a burger. It's not always as healthy as I want to eat. But
Sorry, did I out you?
Yep. Tell me more about our first session. I forgot. No, it was dope. Bang Bang. I like Bang Bang too. So I'm blending, like, when I work, I like to blend all types of color in there. Like, I'm trying to not be scared of just, like, adding a random color somewhere, and just really work with the contrasts.
says very nice work, and you look very comfortable in front of the camera.
Oh, thank you so much. This is like my second time I ever do live stream, so it's very interesting. It's fun, like interacting with other people who are interested in tattoos.
And Snaps, he was wondering, could you describe the piece on his chest?
Yes, I would love to. So, or do you want to describe it?
Go ahead.
You can describe it a little bit first, and then I can describe it maybe.
All right, so I came to Miryam with the idea of these like kind of witchy occult elements that symbolize like power or protection, and she came up with this.
Yes.
It's like
Was
kind
that
of like an altar that we wanted.
Did you bring any reference pictures?
We went through it together. She's super collaborative. Like we sat down for a couple hours and just looked at pictures, and like she just started drawing.
Yeah, so I freehanded some part of this too. So basically, yeah, we wanted to like express like energies. I put some sage in there, as you guys see. I added like these like little fire elements just to make it look like more like the symbolism of burning the sage. There's also crystals in here to symbolize the different positive energies of crystals, and also the moon, which is a very powerful symbol to me.
My initial idea was really crappy, and she made it amazing. So.
Was it?
Well, I think a lot of people come in with like a certain, this is what I think it's gonna look like, but then the artist turns it into something like exponentially better.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's always a collaboration. Like, without you, I would have never come up with this. So, I'm very excited for this piece. I like doing big pieces, even though it takes forever. Because there's a lot of color that needs to be packed in there. And I'm also like this type of person, like I like to just like, in the end of the tattoo, just geek out on all the details. Like it's hard for me to stop. I'm like, wait a minute, let's just do this and add that. Yeah. But you know, the more time you spend on a piece, the better it gets to me, I think. When it comes to my style.
So we're about to take a break.
Alright.
But one last thing, Marisol was wondering, how did she get a tattoo by you? She said she loved it.
Yes, I want you to email art@miryamlumpini.com. Maybe I can, I don't know, write it down on a piece of paper. I don't know. Show it. art@miryamlumpini, my name, .com, and email me there, and my assistant Ruby will help you and put you on the schedule. That's how you get it. And then hopefully you can come to my private studio in Los Angeles, because that's where the magic happens. Or catch me when I'm traveling, because I will be traveling a lot too this year. So hopefully I see you guys.
Oh, brutal.
Hey.